In this video, I'm going to show you the two easiest ways to become eligible for a Carnival casino offer. Let's dive in. Hello again, everyone. Chris here with Cruising on Comps, where I show you the tips and tricks that'll help maximize your ability to obtain those amazing cruise offers simply by playing and enjoying yourself in the casino. So, if you've ever done any research on how to get your hands on a Carnival Cruise casino offer, you know that there's a lot of vague information out there, or there's folks telling you that you need to gamble thousands, if not tens of thousands of dollars before you can even think about getting an offer. Well, here's the truth. It is not that hard. There are two very easy and basic ways to become eligible. And if you stick around to the end of this video, I'm also going to share a very easy and completely free tip that can help impact your experience in the casino and potentially influence that coveted casino offer for your next cruise. Okay, so the first way to become eligible for a casino offer from Carnival is basically to just set aside an amount of money that you're willing and can afford to lose and go enjoy yourself by doing a little bit of gambling during your cruise. The best way to look at this is by classifying this money as an entertainment expense, and you do absolutely need to be prepared to lose all of it. You got to kind of think of it like this. When you purchase an excursion, you know that you're going to be trading your money for an experience. And a great idea is to think of your gambling budget the same way. And this will keep you from making that cardinal mistake of spending more than your budget's going to allow. And who knows, you might just walk out a winner and you're in great shape. So back to the process itself. You've set your budget. Now you're in the casino. Before you sit down and start gambling, there is something very important that you need to do. If you've ever been on a Carnival cruise, you're going to know this. And if you haven't, you will quickly learn this when you do. And that's that your sell and sign card is arguably the most important thing you'll possess while you're on your cruise. It's your door key. It's how you make purchases. Its functionality is really paramount to you while you're on board. And that functionality really extends into the casino because your sell and sign card is how you will be tracked by the casino, how they're going to track your play. And it's also how you're going to manage your money while you're playing for the most part. So the absolute first thing you should do when you sit down to gamble is to either insert your card into the machine or you need to hand it to the dealer if you're playing a table game. So as you gamble, you're going to accumulate casino points, and that is a determining factor with if you're going to be eligible for a casino offer, and if so, what type of offer will be extended to you. So you absolutely want to make sure that you're tracking every single cent you run through a machine. Now, table games are going to be a little bit different. Table games are up to the pit boss. And there's certainly strategies out there of how to influence this to your advantage. But just know you are not going to be tracked as accurately as you will be if you're playing a slot machine or video poker, because the machine itself is going to accurately trace every single cent you run through that machine. So additionally, another thing your sell and sign card is going to do is for any slot machine or video poker machine, this is how your money is going to be managed. Unlike land-based casinos, Carnival casinos really work on primarily a cashless system. You can insert money into the machines, but when you go to cash out, instead of the machine printing a cash out voucher like you would get in a land-based casino, you're instead going to load the balance onto your card in an area called the Players Bank. And the Players Bank is definitely an integral part of your card, but don't worry. If you're not familiar with it, it's very easy to become familiar with how to use it. But I will say that you need to make sure while you're on your cruise, the night before disembarkation, you want to take that card to the cashier's cage and you want to cash out. You just need to tell them, hey, I have money in my player's bank. I would like to go ahead and cash that out, and they'll give you the cash for it. You cannot do that on the last day of your cruise on disembarkation day because the casino cage is closed. And therefore, you're going to have to wait a very long time and go through a process of having them mail you a check for whatever balance you have on your card. So, the second way to become eligible for a casino offer is by doing a status match. I have a video on the channel with step by step instructions on how to do this, but the short story is if you have status with virtually any land based casino, you can do a status match through what's called the Fun Match program with Carnival. I'm going to post a link to the website in the description below, but all you need to do is you'll go fill out some basic information. It does require that you upload a picture of the front and back of your card, and your card needs to be current. It cannot be expired. So you do need to make sure that you have that player's card in your possession so you can take a picture of the front and the back of it. And a quick tip is if you have status with multiple different casinos, you want to make sure and use your highest tiered status because that's going to give you the best opportunity for the best offer should you be eligible. But once you fill out the form, it goes to Carnival. They're going to review it. And then if you're eligible, they're going to send you an offer in your email. And this is especially valuable if you're just thinking about booking a cruise, but you haven't yet. If you have that status, go ahead, do that. Fill it out, send it in. It can't hurt. And you will be blown away if you get an offer at what all that offer includes. It's pretty amazing. So I mentioned earlier in the video that I would share with you a very easy and completely free tip that can help impact your experience in the casino. But before I do, if you found this content valuable, I would love it if you would like and subscribe. And make sure to ring that notification bell as well. You know, my intention with this channel is to share the knowledge I've gained over the years to help you and people like you save money. And every little bit helps. So I really do appreciate it and thank you. Okay, now for the tip. When you walk into the casino, make sure one of the very first things you do as soon as possible is to locate the casino host and introduce yourself, especially if you're cruising on a casino offer. You see, as you earn points on your cruise, you can become eligible for additional comps such as free meals in the steakhouse, certain spa treatments, excursions, photo packages, etc. And it is far more likely that that casino host is going to seek you out if you've put forth the effort to introduce yourself. In addition to that, if you've been given a comp by the host, it's always a great idea to go thank them after you've enjoyed the experience. This will likely not bump you into a different stratosphere when it comes to casino offers or anything, but as the saying goes, you attract more with honey than you do with vinegar. So please make sure seek out that casino host. Their job is very important to your enjoyment while you're on the cruise, and they can do some things for you. But I've found that if you treat them right, that's where it really starts. So if you're not sure exactly where to find the casino host, they're usually stationed near the cashier's cage. But if they aren't there, you can pretty much ask any staff member and they'll guide you in the right direction. But seek them out, shake their hand, introduce yourself. You know, if you're cruising on a casino offer, go, hey, I'm on a casino offer. I can't believe how well y'all have taken care of me. I really appreciate it. You know, thank you so much. This is what makes Carnival better than, and just kind of go into a little spiel. And A, you're going to make them smile because that's their job and they want to help you. And B, like I said, if you have anything become available to you as you're gambling, they're going to actively seek you out. So it's definitely in your best interest to do that. So in closing, let's just review the two ways to become eligible for a casino offer. The first one is to just gamble in the casino. Make sure you're using that sell and sign card in the machine, or you hand it to the dealer when you're gambling. The second thing is to do a status match. And again, I've posted the link down in the description below. If you have that available to you, I would strongly encourage you to do that. In addition to that, if you have a casino around you but you don't currently have status, go get a card. I mean, throw 20 bucks in a machine, go get a card, throw 20 bucks in a machine, and then use that card and see what happens. It could definitely be well worth your $20. I will tell you that. So give it a shot, see what happens. But that's everything you need to know to get you started on your way to those precious casino offers. And I really do appreciate you watching. And remember this, cruising is awesome, but it's even more awesome when you're cruising on a discount. So thanks, and I'll see you next time.